Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we have Fallout 476 by SKK. This mod essentially makes it so that Fallout 4 is a lot more like Fallout 76 is supposed to be. I don't think this is how Fallout 76 is going to be, and I'm going to discuss why in the future, but it is attempting to do it in a way where Fallout 76 is not going to have NPCs. So we're going to get rid of all the NPCs. We got Preston here. We got Preston's quest. He wants me to kill the Raiders. Unfortunately for Preston, the Raiders are my friends. See how the Raiders are here. They're not attacking me. I'm a Raider in my current playthrough because I used the alternate start mod, which allowed me to become a Raider, and that's how I started out. Raiders are allied to me. Raiders will never ever attack me unless I attack them. And I don't really want to do Preston's quest. Maybe I want to be a Raider, right? Maybe I want to skip all that shit. Just don't do it. I can actually get rid of Preston by making this mod active, and the way you do that here is you go into your inventory. You should have a note in your miss section, your Fallout 476 enable. So we'll enable this here. And what this does is the Fallout 76 experience has been enabled. Experience Fallout 76 in the Commonwealth, a place where you belong. No NPCs. Lead griefers stalking you to get good. Sucksters randomly nuking you for the lulz. Yay. So that does explain kind of what happens in this mod. Not only does it eliminate all NPCs, so it takes out pretty much all the quests from the game. Not all quests. You could still get quests from mods and stuff, so there's some weird interactions and stuff there. And obviously certain quests don't require NPCs and stuff, but it does get rid of all NPCs in the game. So I imagine stores and stuff. I haven't confirmed all of these things. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. I haven't confirmed all of these things, but we're gonna play through it. I'm gonna cut around a lot, and we'll see around, mess around with it. But I still honestly, like I said, I'm gonna explain why I don't think this is. So we've enabled this. Preston should no longer exist. Preston no longer exists. This door remains locked though. I can't get in there. The perception bobblehead's in there, and I can never get in there. The Raiders are all gone. Nobody is there to actually attack Preston. So, completely chilled out, neutralized situation. There's still obviously enemies and stuff everywhere. I believe Raiders are one of the enemy types that are confirmed to pretty much not exist. Because a Raider is technically an NPC. So Raiders don't exist in Fallout 76. It's just monsters and creatures and stuff. So we can still run into those, and that stuff will still happen. And you can still go out, find loot, do all these things. One of the major differences between this and Fallout 76 is you can't play Fallout 4 with your friends. So it like takes away half the fun of the upcoming Fallout 76 of being an online experience. We can get griefed by griefers, so we're gonna see if I can get that to happen. I don't know if there's a pattern to it or anything, but I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna find some stuff and see if we can. Once I get attacked by griefers, maybe I get nuked or something. I will show that on screen and you guys will see it. I just wanted to bring this up. I thought this was pretty funny. There's a Brahmin here, but there's no Carla. This is where Carla would normally be. This is Carla's pack Brahmin, but there's no Carla here. We're also coming up on the Drumlin Diner, so I just want to show this off as well. This should be vacated of people. There should be nobody here because these people are all NPCs. There should be a big fight here or whatever, right, going on. Doesn't exist, right? It's not. Drumlin Diner doesn't. I mean, the loot is still here, and it still counts as stealing. This is another part of the thing. Obviously, with no NPCs in Fallout 76, things will not be considered stealing. Unless you're stealing it from another player, which won't happen. Like I said, I'm still going to wait to try to maybe get attacked. There obviously are NPCs that attack you. It's not real players like it would be in Fallout 76. And I don't believe Fallout 76 will have people attack you as much as this mod tries to claim. I started a new game to play through this with because I didn't want to mess up my save file. It doesn't actually mess up your save file anyway. I'll show that off later. But I do not think that Fallout 76 will be as bad as people think. I think people will want to roleplay, have a good time, and be friendly to each other. Because in this mod, there's just like people, and they got names. They got like Elite Haxer Sniper or dumb gamer tag names or whatever. We'll show that off when we get to it, but they always are hostile instantaneously to you. They find you, they kill you. We do have a ghoul right here. Ghouls still exist, and they are a thing. But yeah. So, what we're going to do is we're going to wait till we get jumped, and I'll show you that. Or wait till we get nuked, which happens randomly as well. The game does warn you that you're about to be nuked, so we'll show that off as well. So I wanted to show this off as well. We ran into the fire support quest, which is normally when you run into the Brotherhood, and you can still listen to the frequency, and I believe you'll still hail, oh, you won't hear anything. The quest still procs, right? Just because you walked in the world, and the game's logic says, give quest, but there's no radio station here. There's nothing going on. If we actually head to the police station, there'll be nobody there. The ghouls will still be there, though. That's the thing. The ghouls will still be there, but no Brotherhood will still be there. The Brotherhood still doesn't exist. So it's a complete elimination of NPCs, right? So I mean, you could do a full playthrough like this, but there's no end, I would say. And this is kind of counterintuitive again. I mean, I know I am bringing up a lot of points on why this is not like actually, but I think Fallout 76 actually does have quest. The thing is, too, the game is plugged in here to play noises of gunfire. The gunfire doesn't actually exist, so the gunfire is happening anyway, even though there's nobody shooting guns, because it wants you to come over here to the police station. It wants you to hear, hey, there's some stuff going on. But there is actually really quests, so there's no real quest in this mod. When this mod enabled, unless you have, you know, mod quests added, there's no actual quest enabled. They're just ghouls, which is actually going to have a bad time for them, because I have this Ripper here, and it's pretty much the counter ghoul weapon. Oh, okay. But yeah, and the ghouls still show up in waves. Look at, like, so like you normally come in here, clear those out with Paladin Dance, and then the ghouls still show up, and then you would normally get to the point here where, I mean, it's gonna oh, my dog's in trouble, boy, because I Rippered him on accident. It's okay, dog meat. Dog meat still exists though. Dog meat does not count as an NPC. Can you guys stop attacking me? I'd like to fix my dog right now. I'd like to fix my dog right now. I also have, because of the fact that I'm this raider here, I also like do. Oh, my dog got back up. Did he get back up on his own? I think he got back up on his own. Also because I said that I had the alternate starter mod where raiders are my friends. Not that I really have raiders with this Fallout 476 mod installed. But because of that, I can cripple enemies twice as likely when they're at 50% lower health. We did kill all the ghouls. Completed Assistant Soldier. Speak the Paladin Dance. You see, it still shows up, but there's no Paladin Dance. He doesn't exist. And I don't think that means you can even access the police station, because it requires a key that only Dance has when he opens it, and Dance won't be here to open it. So you lose out on some of those things. We'll see if we can, like I said, we still got to get jumped by some people. We still got to get nuked, and we got to show that off. And I'm just giving you some examples of NPCs being missing and stuff. So I'll see you when we find somebody who wants to jump us. Oh, you are a frozen TV dinner. Look out for random new friends. Okay, so that's the message you get, and it warns you. And like Fallout 76, they do show up on the map. I just unplugged my headphones. Hold on a second. Give me an accident. Okay, but they show up on the map here. So look out for random new friends. It's a quest, so you can put it constantly on the map, and then you mark it. And then some bad guys show up. And they, okay, OL, get wrecked. So Noob Suxer Boss is right here. It's another player. It's supposed to simulate the fact that there's another player here who's instantaneously hostile to me. Yo, Overboss bitch. And then, oh, somebody's throwing a Molotov. This Noob Suxer bro. Ooh, that Molotov hurt really bad. Too bad I have this Ripper, and he's having a tough time. But yeah, so you kill him. Dumbass scrub, and then you get the comments and stuff. It's trying to simulate what it would be like to have actual players in the game. Obviously, that's not true, because you'd have voice chat and stuff. You wouldn't have probably like the chat communication like that show up. But yeah, so there you go. You get an example of what it's like to get jumped, which is always 2 people I've seen. Every time that I've got jumped so far, which has been like 3 or 4 or 5 times so far since I installed this mod and started using it for, you know, practice stuff, it's always been 2 people. And they've always been instantaneously hostile. You can't talk to them, and I don't think that's how Fallout 76 is going to play. You guys can let me know if you think I'm wrong in that. But this mod does simulate that. They've also, I wanted to bring up, as I'm here, the world kind of feels empty. I'm going to quickly heal up here. Let's just eat some baked blowfly. That's fine. But the world feels emptier because of it, because you got rid of all the people and stuff. Like, Fallout 76 is going to be designed around the fact that there's no NPCs. There's no people to run into. There's no, like, the world is still going to feel full. But, like, when you just get rid of raiders and stuff, because raiders are NPCs, according to this mod's logic, this is the wreck of the USS Riptide here, which is just convenient as I happen to walk across. It should be... Oh, no, there's raiders here. Okay, so raiders didn't get... They're not gone. Okay, so raiders still exist. These raiders are friendly to me. Like I said, that's a different mod, but these raiders would still exist to fight and loot. I mean, obviously, you could kill them all. Take all their, you know, their cool stuff. This guy, one guy's back here got power armor, I think. They're friendly to me, so I'm not going to mess with them. I'm still on my way to Diamond City, and I'm also waiting to get nuked. So I'll show both of those things off, and I'll see you when we get to one or the other. So we hear gunfire again. We can use the workshop and hang around. This is another effect of this mod. It instantaneously gives you access to workshops. So you can build places without having to complete quests or do anything for them. You're still hear gunfire here, I'm pretty sure. And there's supposed to be super mutants that are attacking the guards, but Obviously, the super mutants. Oh, I'm hitting real bad. I'm gonna try to live through this. I'm a little low leveled for this, to be honest, but I have plenty of things to help me keep me going. There we go. We'll just drink some alcohol and heal up and kill the super mutants. Ow. I mean, super mutants are still gonna exist. We've seen those in the trailers already. Yeah, super mutant gets to die. And the dog, the super mutant dog. You're a bad dog, bad dog, bad dog. I'm on low health because I'm not very leveled for this, but I just wanted to show this off really bad. I'm gonna kill these super mutants. Hello. Yeah, walk out my blade, get disarmed. Oh, you just punched me though. You just punching me. That's not nice. That's not nice, sir. That's not nice. You can get. Don't punch me. Don't punch me. Don't hit me, you rude dudes. Fucking rude motherfucks. What can I do? I can buff test. I got some stuff, okay? Like, don't fuck with me right now. More at me. Oh, that's the regular meat. I want the chunks. Haha. Oh, ow. We'll just like let our health recover a second. Probably should use VATS more. You dick. I'm also bleeding again really bad. Like I said, low level. I'll show this after I'm done with this when we get to Diamond City, which you shouldn't be able to get into by my theory.
Piper, I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is weird. I thought the Diamond City would not be open because Piper's stuff has happened. Piper stuff is still happening in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. But nobody's talking to Piper. We could just walk right in. It looks like completely go to Diamond City. It says find out information about Sean, but that's actually not a possibility. We're just walking the door here. This is strange. I'll see when you get in here, but like strange. There's still a person here. There's a resident in Diamond City. Just a couple people. There's some residents walking around. Like this mod did not completely wipe out NPCs. There's residents standing here. I don't know if that's because the game spawns them in and the logic couldn't figure out how to eliminate them. But there's still some NPCs.
Hey. Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall if you want a history lesson.
I don't think Abbott will exist. The mod has left some NPCs in the game. Obviously there's no quest to get Nick Valentine. Abbott is definitely not back here at the wall. There's the Brahmin. The Brahmin exists though. Brahmin should exist. I mean, this is where you can literally raid Tomato Stash. Tattoos out the ass. Oh, launch codes released warning. Okay, so 7 seconds. You see that spot right there? We're gonna get nuked. This is also convenient. Okay? Because we're gonna get nuked. Or this spot in Diamond City is gonna get nuked? What a weird spot. Nuke inbound warning. So that means they're coming right now, as you see. They're not as big as I believe the nukes in Fallout 76 will be either. So that's an inaccuracy. But it is getting nuked, and it does get nuked over and over again. It does give you that warning though. You gotta pay attention to that. With this mod on, because it will nuke the shit out of you. You will die if that hits you once, right? I mean, like, unless you're like overpowered, and then you can maybe eat one, and then you have to run anyway. But it does get nuked for a little while. It doesn't last forever. Should be done now. I imagine that can kill enemies too, but it doesn't do the whole Fallout 76 thing where it like changes up the environment and stuff. It's just like dropping a bunch of mini nukes on it. I'm not trying to be overly critical of this mod. I am just overwhelmingly hopeful for Fallout 76. I could be wrong, but this mod seems to be painting a really negative picture of it, and I'm not sure if I approve of that. But it does give you kind of an example of what it would be like, but minus the friends thing, which is I think is the most critical part of the whole thing, right? If I want to play with me and my girlfriend, and we want to play and maybe my sister and her boyfriend or whatever, and I get like 4 people rolling out doing things together, and I'm on my mic the whole time, and I'm talking to people, and I'm like, hey, yo, you want to buy my sister's best fucking Mirelurk steak in the entire county? I'm really fucking good at hitting people with the fucking Ripper or melee weapons in general or whatever. You know, my girlfriend, like in real life, she's a nurse, right? So she wants to be really good at medicine. She can craft stim packs and sell them to people or whatever. And there's all these systems in place where you don't get that experience here. You just get this negative hostility. You haven't put players into the game. You've put randomly named NPCs in the game that randomly attack you at points, and I don't think it's accurate. I think it can give you a kind of idea of what you're dealing with, but I think Fallout 76 is a game designed for these systems. Fallout 4 is not a game designed for these systems. So personally, I'm not going to play through like this. I like Fallout 4 for the things that it is. The thing about this mod though is, say you download it, you don't like it or whatever, you can just turn it off and it just works. Disable it right here in the note. Fallout 76 is disabled. The Fallout 76 experience has been disabled. You will no longer experience Fallout 76 in the Commonwealth, the place where you belong. This is a reference to, the song. All right, NPCs will clutter the countryside. Or yes, no elite griefers chasing you down. No success random unique you boo. And so with that disabled, the NPCs should instantaneously be back. Sometimes this doesn't work out 100% of the time. No, there you go. We got NPCs. Let's just walk around a little bit. Let's see how many of these we got. I mean, Piper should be outside the front door still and not in here. Diamond City guards are here. Is Arturo here? Arturo's here. He will talk to me. He'll sell things to me, right?
New guy, am I right?
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Yeah, I'm the new...
Well, it's good to have you.
All right, and then we could buy stuff and all the regular Fallout 4 things. It's a pretty seamless mod. I did want to show off real quick that, like, so say we skipped some things that would normally have quests to them, right? We skipped the Drumlin Diner, so we're gonna fast travel back to the Drumlin Diner. And when we get there, we're gonna see if the quest still procs when we get there, like we didn't mess that up. Because I want to see if this mod breaks your game. I think it's a valuable piece of information for you guys to have. So yeah, I literally just spawned into this, right? So the fight is still going on. Everything's happening the way that it happens. The quest still exists. It didn't skip it. It didn't proc. It just didn't exist. But as soon as I go back after disabling the mod, it exists. So say I wanted to complete this quest, I'll gain the experience for it, all that stuff. I could re-enable the mod, and then all the people would disappear again, and then I could re-enable it later. Whoever is the winner of this particular thing. Or I guess you could have them both technically be alive. But that would still exist in the game. So this mod does not actually break your game. I don't think it gives you an accurate representation of Fallout 76. But I think it does an interesting thing to Fallout 4 that you could play through and have fun with. If that's the kind of thing that you're into. If it does seem like something that you're into, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page. You can download this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, I'd greatly appreciate a like rating down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or whatever it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.